Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mithun, and in this YouTube tutorial I'm going to show you the main differences between the three softwares that I regularly use, that is Camtasia, OBS and PepoCloud. Also, I'm going to tell you which out of these three softwares that I prefer and why I prefer that particular application over the others in this list. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. The first software in this list is Camtasia. Camtasia has been one of my favorite screen recording and screen editing software since a long time. I've been using Camtasia regular for a lot of my projects, and tell you what, the editor and the screen recording software that Camtasia packs is just out of the box amazing. If you're somebody who wants a simple software with a powerful editor, you should definitely pick Camtasia over every other option available in the market. No matter if it's free or premium, Camtasia is the best software in my honest opinion if you're looking for an installable Windows or Mac OS software. There are a lot of options and advanced screen recording tools and features that come packed with Camtasia. There is a built-in editor that is good enough to carry out basic editing operations and adding transition effects to your video clip and even your audio clip. To be honest with you, I was blown away by the fact that there is an emphasize tool in the audio effects panel in Camtasia that you can use to actually highlight a particular section in your entire clip. This means that if you have a promotion or if you want to highlight information that is important for that particular screen recording, you can use the emphasize feature in order to highlight that. As mentioned earlier, visual effects and video effects are one of the strongest suits of Camtasia editor. If you're looking for an alternative to Premiere Pro and Davinci Resolve, Camtasia is a very solid software that you can use. After the video and various audio effects, I would simply emphasize on the fact that it lets you export your file in 4K resolution, which is a very rare feature that you find in a screen recording and screen recording editing tool these days. So if you have a 4K resolution monitor at your disposal, or if you want to create high quality screen recordings for corporate or educational purposes, Camtasia is a solid offering in the market. The next feature that I really appreciate is that Camtasia lets you record your camera and your screen at the same time, which means that you can have a small area on the screen with your face on it so that you can interact with the audience while also recording your screen at the same time. When the recording is completed from your end, you can actually open this particular footage in Camtasia editor, and the footage that is captured on the screen and your web camera will be on different layers, and you can modify the footage and add layers and add particular special effects such as removing green screen. You can do that easily. There is also a built-in background noise removal tool that you can use to remove minor audio disturbance in the background, and it works like a charm. I have been using the background removal noise on my clips like every day, and it works like a charm each time. Not to mention that the other option that I have if I take out Camtasia are really complex software such as Premiere Pro and Davinci Resolve. It takes somewhere from 10 seconds to 5 minutes to actually remove background noise in Premiere Pro and Davinci Resolve. Not to mention that after removing all the background noises, I have to actually export the clip, and exporting takes a lot of time in both of these software. But I'm not saying that exporting a large footage would be a simple process in Camtasia. Since it is a basic video editing software, the render time is just painful, and it will take at least 15 to 16 minutes to render a 10 minutes clip which is shot in 1080p resolution. So if you're somebody who likes performance and speed, Camtasia is not the right choice for you. Coming to the most important part of the comparison, which is the price. Price is the one factor that actually decides if a software is value for money or not. In this case, Camtasia will cost you around $300 per year, which means that if you want to upgrade, you will have to pay $300 each year and get the customer support and all the security updates. In my honest opinion, I don't think Camtasia is worth $300 per month, simply because it is just a basic screen recording and screen editing software. If you compare it with Davinci Resolve and Premiere Pro, it is still more expensive than both of these softwares. Davinci Resolve would cost you somewhere around $275 to $290 at the time of recording this video, and Premiere Pro comes with a $50 per month subscription. So in long term, it is cheaper than Premiere Pro, but it is still a lot expensive than Davinci Resolve, which is a software that actually is used by Hollywood filmmakers. So Camtasia cannot actually justify $300 per year price tag. But if you love the software and you are used to using it, I would recommend you to give it a try. In my honest opinion, I actually prefer PepoCloud instead of Camtasia whenever I'm recording Steam meeting or sharing my screen for corporate purposes, because there are a lot of tools that are specifically made for such team meetings. I have been using PepoCloud for a lot of time now, and in the last 7.5 months, I can pretty much tell you that PepoCloud has replaced a lot of softwares for me. So if you don't want to use something like Camtasia or OBS, you could just switch to PepoCloud and give it a try. The next software on this list is OBS. OBS stands for Open Broadcasting Software, which means that it is a completely open source software and anybody can use it without spending a single dollar. That's actually one of the biggest reasons as to why I prefer using OBS for all my desktop recording and streaming purposes. OBS not only is the free option in this list, but it is also the best streaming software that exists today. There are a lot of premium options available, but OBS blows them right out of the box. OBS is used by both Twitch streamers and YouTube streamers, and I have seen them do remarkable stuff with OBS, and it just blows my mind that you could do such level of customization using a free software. You can stream, record your screen, and even take screenshots with OBS, but the problem is that you don't get any editing tools with your OBS, which means that you will have to either edit your screenshots using Photoshop, or you will have to edit your screen recordings using Adobe Premiere Pro or Davinci Resolve. In either case, you will have to edit it using a software that is built for video editing purposes. So for that reason, it is not a complete software, but it is the best screen recording software and streaming platform on the planet right now. It is highly customizable, as I mentioned earlier, because I've been seeing it being used in a way that almost seems like impossible. And quite honestly, for a free software to offer such level of customization is just ridiculous. So who is this software suitable for? This software is suitable for gamers and people who actually do a lot of collaborations using Zoom. The customization and tweaking options and ability to actually have multiple sources and in the single canvas is actually the reason why it is used by many gamers and many collaborators and many people who actually have a collective on YouTube platform. So for that reason, if you're a gamer or if you actually collaborate with a lot of YouTubers and content creators, OBS should be the first choice in the list. But the biggest problem when using OBS is that the customization needs a lot of careful tweaking and setting up in the initial days. If you're not somebody who's actually good at technical stuff, you will have to hire somebody who's actually good at it, because just like any other open source software, OBS is really complicated and it could actually blow your mind if you dig deeper into the settings and try to set up advanced things without messing up your stream or your recordings. So if you're a beginner and you don't have much technical skills, this software could be a nightmare to set up. The last software or web application in this list is PepoCloud. PepoCloud is a combination of Camtasia and OBS. The best part is that it is a completely online based web application, which means that you don't have to install anything on your computer and it is completely cross-platform compatible. I've been using PepoCloud on my Linux, on my Mac and on my Windows computers without breaking a sweat. All I have to do is go to pepocloud.com in my Google Chrome browser or any other browser on my computer and sign in with my account and start using it without any problem. It is actually so easy to use this software that I've completely replaced a lot of my video editing and audio editing and even image editing software such as Photoshop because I don't need those things anymore. If I don't want to use Camtasia or OBS, I can easily live with PepoCloud without any second thoughts. It is highly suitable for corporate and business team meetings, and even educators all around the world are using this software. So it is specifically built for my purposes. I usually use screen recording tools to record my team meetings with my business partners and my colleagues. So this software actually lets me do all of that without any additional tweaking or setup. On top of that, the user interface is so simple that I don't actually have to learn anything or read anything in order to get started with this platform. It will automatically set everything up. All I have to do is click on the start record button and everything will be started on its own. On top of that, it also comes with the exceptional video editing tools that could actually give competition to Premiere Pro and Davinci Resolve. It also has remarkable sharing tools that both OBS and Camtasia doesn't come packed with. You could easily share your screen recordings with your colleagues using a live link and even a email share link easily. On top of that, you can actually share your screen recordings as live on YouTube and other social media platforms without any additional settings. It is all readily available in the platform, which makes it one of the most powerful web applications on the planet when it comes to screen recording and screen sharing and collaborations. It is much more affordable when you compare it to Camtasia, and anybody could actually afford it. All you have to do is spend a couple of bucks per month and you will have full access to all the features in this particular web application. As I mentioned earlier, unlike OBS, PepoCloud is highly user friendly, which means that no matter your technical skills, all you have to do is go to pepocloud.com, sign in with your user account and start using it without any setup or even documentation reading. If I have to give PepoCloud a point out of 10, I would definitely give it something close to 9, because it is just amazing and I don't think there is any competitor in the market for PepoCloud. So if I have to choose one software or one web application out of these 3 web applications, I would definitely go with PepoCloud, because there is no other software in the segment that could actually compete with PepoCloud with this particular price range. So that's my comparison video for PepoCloud, Camtasia and OBS Studios. Drop your doubts and questions in the comment section below and let me know which one of these softwares or web application would you prefer using in your future screen recording and sharing sessions. If you liked this video, please click on the like button, and if you want to see similar videos in future, please forget not to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you in my next tutorial. Till then, take care and bye bye.